Thank you. Thank you. I didn't realise that this was a themed evening until we looked it up on the internet on Saturday night. And we knew we were coming over from Guildford today. We arrived at 4 o'clock today. Oh. So very quickly I looked, and this is the nearest thing to a ghost story I have. It's about going back to the house that I was brought up in, which was a Victorian house. And I loved it. I lived there a long time. And it's now bedsitters. So I imagined, I didn't actually get in, but I imagined going in to the house, and this is what I thought. It's called the bedsitter. Sometimes when you pause, key poised, before the panelled doors, time pauses, shifts, quakes. Footfalls on the stairs echo from far off. The cheap pictures on the flock-papered walls shiver to an earlier trauma. Insert the key. Your room is as you left it. The single bed, the electric ring, the wash basin with your prickly towel underneath, all untouched. The muffled laughter, the whispers, could not have come from here. Thank you. That's me haunting my old house. I found a way of avoiding divorce. It does make ghosts, so I'm going to read that one to you today. How to avoid divorce. I've been a true and faithful wife to every husband that I've had. I've promised to devote my life through thick and thin, through good and bad, but only while this rule applies. What I decide shall be, must be. And there a problem lies. When Johnny led me up the aisle and with a manly, loving smile agreed that he would have and hold me, I loved him then. But they never told me I'd have to iron 8 shirts a week.
What?
And when I ventured, could we speak about this imposition on my valuable time, dear John insisted this was what he'd meant when opting for the sacrament. As a blunt instrument, the iron was great. John's status quickly changed to late. My second love was handsome Dave. Before we married, he would rave about the cute and charming way I spent our weekends. How I lay in bed, expecting cups of tea and tasty meals to come to me. 1 week past our honeymoon, I found that Dave had changed his tune. Get up, he said, and make me bacon, eggs, and toast. Come on, you do have legs. I went downstairs, I laid a tray. I brought Dave's last meal up that day. I even brought an appetizer, grapefruit, laced with fertilizer, sliced, thinly chopped and barbecued. He flushed quite neatly down the loo. My third attempt at wedded bliss began so well. We loved to kiss and cuddle at all times of day and let no chores get in our way. His name was Lee, a gorgeous man, but soon I noticed he began to nag me to pick up my clothes where I had dropped them. He held his nose and told me, "This house is disgusting. Don't you ever do the dusting?" I got a broom. I hit him hard. He's buried out there in the yard. As an optimist, I tried and tried again. I made a blushing bride. But number 4 is pushing daisies. Gardening, the man was crazy. And when it came to number 5, his weakness showed up on a drive. When I went through red traffic lights, he rudely said, "That wasn't right." While he checked underneath the bonnet, I found the accelerator, stepped on it and drove it into paradise. I know, it wasn't nice. So now I'm in an awful fix. I need to find mate number 6. I think perhaps a poet will be what I need. I've got a lot of choice here. But would I kill a man who sings and rhymes to me, but one proviso. He must be my greatest fan. He mustn't ever criticise my writing, or my sharp pen between his eyes will send him up to husband heaven, and then I'll have to look for number 7.
Thank you. You know, while she was reading, all I could think about was that she came here with a mail.
I love her stuff. I love her stuff, man.